out that door I shattered, 1,000 pieces scattered on the floor. I didn't recognize the woman in the mirror, lost somewhere between who I was and who you wanted. The emptiness you left felt like an ocean, and I was drowning in the waves of your goodbye. But somewhere in the darkness I found a light I didn't know existed, a voice that whispered softly, you are still here, you are enough. I found myself again in the silence after you left, discovered strength I never knew I had inside. I'm learning how to love the woman I've become, no longer searching for completeness in someone else. I am whole, I am free, I am finally coming home to the person I was always meant to be. Now I dance alone in my living room at midnight, laugh at jokes that only I'd understand. I've made peace with my reflection. Every scar tells a story of survival. You leaving wasn't the end of my story, it was the beginning of my renaissance. In the ruins of what we were, I built a foundation of self-love. Sometimes you have to lose everything to realize you never needed it to be complete. I found myself again in the silence after you left, discovered strength I never knew I had inside. I'm learning how to love the woman I've become, no longer searching for completeness in someone else. I am whole, I am free, I am finally coming home to the person I was always meant to be. Thank you for leaving, for forcing me to stand on my own, for showing me that I don't need saving. I was never broken, just temporarily lost. Now I'm rising from the ashes like a phoenix in the dark. I found myself again in the silence after you I'm learning how to love the woman I've become, no longer searching for completeness in someone else. I am whole, I am free, I am finally coming home to the person I was always meant to be. In the quiet, I discovered my power, and I've never felt more alive. We were whisper away from something real. Almost, but never quite. We danced around the words we couldn't say. Your hand in mine, but your heart somewhere far away. I saw forever in the way you looked at me that night. But morning came and you were gone before the light. We were so close, I could almost taste the dream. But you and I were never quite what we seemed. I held on to the hope of maybe someday, but someday never came, and you just slipped away. We were beautiful, but we were incomplete. Almost was never meant to be forever. We were a story that was written but never sent. I loved you in the spaces between hello and goodbye. But almost loving you was never quite enough to try. Oh, almost was never meant to be forever. I wonder if you think of me when the rain falls down. If you hear my voice in every quiet sound. We had the pieces, but we couldn't make them fit. And I'm still learning how to live with all of it. No anger, no regret, just the ache of what we lost. A love that never was, but still it had a cost. I thought we'd find our way, but we were out of time. Two hearts that almost touched, but never could align. We were beautiful, but we were incomplete. Almost never meant to be forever. We were a story that was written but never sent. I loved you in the spaces between hello and goodbye. But almost loving you was never quite enough to try. Almost was never meant to be forever. And if I see you in another life, maybe we'll be braver, maybe we'll be right, maybe we won't be afraid to fall this time. Maybe what we almost had will finally be mine. But in this life, we were only almost. Almost was never meant to be forever. We were a story that was written but never said. I loved you in the spaces between hello and goodbye. But almost loving you was never quite enough to try. whisper away from something real, but almost was all we'd ever feel. A deeply emotional, cinematic R&B orchestral ballad about the small, persistent reminders of a past love that refused to fade. Even after years have passed, the song explores the tender attachment to physical objects that hold memories, the comfort and pain they bring simultaneously, and the question of when to finally let go of these sacred relics, featuring flawless professional female vocals from this hashtag. 3 years later and I'm still holding on to pieces of you. Coffee cups you drank from, books you left behind, and I know I should let go, create space for something new, but these objects are the only parts of you I have left, and I'm not ready to live in a world where nothing remembers you, even if holding on keeps me stuck in yesterday. There's a playlist I can't delete, photos I won't archive, your old t-shirt I sleep in when the loneliness gets heavy, a voicemail I've saved for one all night, 5 days just to hear you say my name one more time. I'm building a museum of us in my apartment, and I'm the only visitor who ever comes. Maybe I'm holding these things because I'm terrified of forgetting how it felt to be loved by you, how real we were before we ended. 3 years later and I'm still holding on to pieces of you. Coffee cups you drank from, books you left behind. I know I should let go, create space for something new, but these objects are the only parts of you I have left, and I'm not ready to live in a world where nothing remembers you, even if holding on keeps me stuck in yesterday. One day I'll be strong enough to pack it all in a box, to give your things to charity, to wash that sweater one last time. But today is not that day, and maybe that's okay. 3 years later and I'm still holding on to pieces of you. Coffee cup you drank from, books you left behind. I know let go, create space for something new, but these objects are the only parts of you I have left, and I'm not ready to live a world where nothing remembers you, even if holding on keeps me stuck in yesterday. So I'll wear this sweater one more night and pretend you're still here, holding me. Your chair is still by the window, where the sunlight used to fall. Sometimes I swear I hear you walking down the hall. The world keeps turning slowly, like nothing's changed at all. But inside this quiet room, I feel it all. And I know you're somewhere peaceful, beyond what I can see, but that doesn't stop the missing in me. Heaven holds you now, but I still hold the memory of every laugh, every word you gave to me. If love is never wasted, then ours still lives in me. Heaven holds you now, but you're still part of me. Yeah. I've learned to breathe without you, learned to stand alone. But some nights feel like echoes of a life I've known. I don't ask why it happened. I don't curse the sky, just close my eyes and cry. Some love doesn't end, it just changes form. Heaven holds you now, but I still hold the light of every time you told me it'll be alright. And when I feel the darkness trying to break me down, I hear your voice in every sound. If I could see your face again, just one more time, I tell you thank you for every piece of me that's still alive. But I still feel your grace in every silent prayer, in every place, until the day we meet again. Beyond what we can see, heaven holds you now, but you still live and love like this never leaves. I saw your picture with her today, and I didn't break, I I just smiled and looked away. She's got the kind of light I used to dim, the patience that I lost somewhere within. I see the way she looks at you with ease, like loving you comes naturally, so free. I couldn't be that for you when you were mine. I was too broken, too afraid, too blind. And it hurts to know I wasn't enough, but it heals to see you finally love the way you always deserve to be. I hope she loves you better than I knew how to. I hope she gives you all the things I couldn't do. I hope she stays when I would run away. I hope she's everything I tried but failed to be. And I hope you're happy, truly happy, even if it's not with me. There's no anger in my heart, just quiet peace, knowing you found someone who can set you free. Oh, I'm learning that love isn't holding on too tight. Sometimes it's stepping back and letting in the light. I gave you what I had, but it wasn't enough, and that's okay. That's just the truth of love. I'm not the villain, and you're not to blame. We were just two people who couldn't stay the same, and that's alright. We did the best we could. I hope she loves you better than I knew how to. Oh, I hope she gives you all the things I couldn't do. Oh, I hope she stays when I would run away. I hope she's everything I tried but failed to be. And I hope you're happy, truly happy, even if it's not with me. Maybe in another life I'll be who you need. Maybe I'll be whole enough to let you in completely. But right now I'm just grateful you found peace, that someone can give you what was missing in me. And I mean it when I say I hope she loves you endlessly. I hope she loves you better than I hope to. Like the she gives you mornings I was too scared to see through. I hope she builds the home I was too afraid to make. I hope she's brave enough to give what I couldn't take. And I hope you're happy, forever happy, even though it kills me. I mean it. You deserve to be. Oh, I saw your picture with her today, and for the first time I was okay. I hope she loves you better than I could. and I smile through the ache in my chest. Every morning I wake up and choose this pain, the kind that comes from loving you in silence. I watch you build a life that doesn't include me, and tell myself this is what love really means. You don't know that I still think of you when the world goes quiet and I'm alone with my heart. They say if you love someone, you set them free and let them fly, but nobody tells you how heavy that kind of freedom weighs on your soul. I'm still learning how to love you from a distance, how to celebrate your joy when it's not with me. I'm teaching my heart to be grateful for what we had instead of mourning what will never be. This is the hardest kind of loving I've ever known, but I'd rather love you this way than not at all. I don't hate her, she gives you what I couldn't. I see the light in your eyes when you say her name. Part of me wishes I could be that person, but love isn't about possession, it's about grace. So I keep this love locked inside my ribcage, a secret garden only I will ever know. Maybe someday this will hurt less, maybe time will ease this tender wound, but even if it doesn't, I'll carry this love with dignity and truth. I'm still learning how to love you from a distance, how to celebrate your joy when it's not with me. I'm teaching my heart to be grateful for what we had instead of mourning what will never be. This is the hardest kind of loving I've ever known, but I'd rather love you this way than not at all. If you ever wonder if someone out there still holds you sacred, know that somewhere in this world there's a heart that beats your name in silence, and I will love you from afar until my very last breath. I'm still learning how to love you from a distance, how to celebrate your joy. I'm teaching my heart. This is the hardest kind of loving I've ever known, but I'd rather love you this way than not at all. So I love you quietly, eternally, from this beautiful, painful distance. Used to this night together. Stars whisper secrets about forever. Your hand held mine like a sacred promise. And I believe this love will never falter. But time led us down different pathways. Not your fault, not mine either, just life's design. Maybe true love isn't always about lasting forever. Sometimes it comes to teach us how it feels to love purely, completely. You are the most beautiful memory I've ever known. Even though we're walking in two different worlds, I'm grateful I once had you. Felt a love so real, so true. You'll always be a part of my story, a memory that will never fade away. Now I understand why we had to part. Some things cannot be forced, cannot be held. You taught me the meaning of selfless loving, and I grew stronger from every moment we shared. No regrets, only gratitude remains, because loving you was heaven's gift to me. True love teaches us to let go with the race. Sometimes losing someone is the path to becoming who we're meant to be. You are the most beautiful memory I've ever known. Even though we're walking in two different worlds, I'm grateful I once had you. Felt a love so real, so true. You'll always be a part of my story, a memory that will never fade away. Thank you for every laugh, every tear we cried, for every warm embrace on lonely nights, for teaching me what unconditional love means, and for letting me go so I could find myself again. You are the most beautiful memory I've ever known. Even though we're walking in two different worlds, I'm grateful I once had you. Felt a love so real, so true. You'll always be a part of my story, a memory that will never, never fade away. Goodbye, my first love. Keep shining wherever you are. My thumb hovered over delete for 20 minutes, but when I finally did it, nothing changed. I finally deleted your number, but I still know it by heart. Muscle memory from all those late night calls. I could dial you right now with my eyes closed, even though your name's no longer in my phone. They say removing someone digitally helps you heal, but they don't tell you that your brain keeps the backup file. I thought deleting you make it easier to forget. But all I did was remove the excuse not to memorize you. I finally deleted your number, but I still know it by heart. Erase your photos, but your face is burned into my mind. I can unfriend, unfollow, block and remove, but I can't delete the version of you that lives inside my head. Moving on isn't about clearing my phone, it's about clearing the space you occupy in my soul. I archived our messages, removed you from my favorites, changed your contact name so don't answer before I erased it. But sometimes late at night my fingers type those numbers out of habit, out of hope, out of loneliness. I stop before I press call, proud of my restraint, but the fact I almost did means I'm not as strong as I pretend. Everyone sees the empty contact list and thinks I'm finally free, but no one sees that I'm still one weak moment away from reaching out. But I still know it by heart. Erase your photos, but your face is burned into my mind. I can unfriend, unfollow, block and remove, but I can't delete the version of you that lives inside my head. Moving on isn't about clearing my phone, it's about clearing the space you occupy in my soul. Maybe one day I'll forget those 10 digits. The numbers will scramble and fade, and I won't be able to reach you even if I tried. But until then, I'm carrying your number like a scar I can't erase. I finally deleted every sort of erase your photos, but your face is burned into my mind. I can unfriend, unfollow, block and remove, but I can't delete the version of you that lives inside my head. Moving on isn't about clearing my phone, it's about clearing the space you occupy in my soul. So I deleted you from my phone. Now I just need to delete you from my memory. I thought I was too heavy to ever rise. I carried my broken heart like it was made of stone. Every scar a silent mark of battles I fought alone. I thought the weight would pull me down into the endless night, but even in the darkest ground there was a seed of light. Every fall was shaping me into who I'm meant to be. Every tear became a key to set me free. I carried my broken heart until it learned how to fly. Every night I chose to stay was strength I gave. No storm could steal my breath, no fear could own my name. 'Cause every loss I ever felt ignited a flame. I don't fear the fall anymore. I've walked that edge before, and now I stand I carried my broken heart until it learned how to fly. Every wound became a wing. Over time, what once felt like the end was just goodbye. I carried my broken heart until it learned how to I forgive the pain that changed me. I embrace the scars that made me. 'Cause without the fire inside me, I'd never learn to rise. I carried my broken heart until it learned how to fly. I carried my broken heart. I carried my broken heart. I carried my And I'm still rising, still flying. Deeply emotional, someone ever be in the face of someone who'll never be you. Every time someone laughs, I search for your melody. When gentle hands reach for mine, I measure them against yours. I look for your eyes in crowded rooms, your warmth in every embrace that follows. It's not fair to them, this constant comparison. They're paying for crimes they didn't commit. How do I stop searching for pieces of you in strangers? How do I let someone new write their own story on my heart? I'm teaching my heart to stop looking for you in everyone I meet, to let people be themselves instead of echoes of your memory. I'm learning that different doesn't mean less, that new love doesn't have to feel like the old one to be real. It's the hardest lesson I've ever had to learn. But I'm tired of haunting my own future with your ghost. Someone kind asked me to coffee yesterday, and all I could think was how you took yours black. They told a story and I waited for your punchline. Look for your mannerisms in their gestures. I'm sabotaging chances at happiness by holding everyone up to a standard you created. You're not coming back, and even if you did, we're different now. I have to make space for something new, even if that someone new. Write their story here. So I'm closing this chapter gently and opening my heart to the unknown. Wherever you resonate, I wonder if you think of me sometimes, when something reminds you of our better days. Do you remember how we used to laugh until dawn? Have you packed those memories away? I hope you found the peace we couldn't give each other, and I hope when you did, you thought of me for just a moment. I don't need you to come back, I just need to know I mattered, that somewhere in your healed and happy heart there's a small place where I still live. I hope you remember me when you're finally happy and whole, when you found the love that fits you better than I could. I hope you look back on us with a gentle smile, not with pain or regret, but with gratitude for what we shared. And I hope you tell someone someday that I was part of the journey that led you home to yourself. I'm not asking to be the one who got away, the ghost you measure everyone against. I just wanna be a chapter you don't skip, a song you don't erase from your playlist. Maybe years from now, when you're content and settled, you whisper, I hope she's happy too. We were meant to be forever, but we were meant to be something, and I hope that something stays with you as a reminder of who you were when you loved me. I hope you remember me when you're finally happy and whole, when you found the love that fits you better than I could. I hope you look back on us with a gentle smile, not with pain or regret, but with gratitude for what we shared. And I hope you tell someone someday that I was part of the journey that led you home to yourself. When you're holding someone new and you feel that rush of pure contentment, I hope you remember I once held you the same way, that I loved you with everything I had. And I hope you know that loving you changed me for the better too. I hope you remember me. Give me your love, that she's better than I. Not with pain or regret, but with gratitude for what we shared. And I hope you tell someone someday that I was part of the journey that led you home So here's to your happiness, wherever it finds you, and to the small corner of your heart where I'll always remain. Ooh, we were never the problem. Life just had different plans for us. We loved each other fiercely, completely, truly. There was nothing wrong with how we felt, but your dreams were pulling you across the ocean, and mine were rooted deep in different soil. We tried to bend our worlds to fit together, but some puzzles aren't meant to be forced. It wasn't like a love that broke us, it was the weight of impossible choices. Sometimes the hardest thing to accept is that love alone isn't always enough. We loved each other right, we just couldn't get the timing right. Two souls meant to meet but not meant to stay. Nothing was broken, nothing needed fixing. We were just caught in the current of our lives different ways. And I'll carry you with honor, not with regret, because what we had was real, even if it couldn't last. I don't wonder what you're doing wrong with someone else. I know you're probably loving them the way you love me, giving them the same devotion, the same tender care. And I hope they have the time and space I couldn't give. There's no villain in our story, no one to blame, just two good people who met in the in-between. Maybe in another lifetime our paths would align more perfectly, but in this one we had to choose between love and the lives we needed to live. We loved each other right, we just couldn't get the timing right. Two souls meant to meet but not meant to stay. Nothing was broken, nothing needed fixing. We were just caught in the current of our lives different ways. And I'll carry you with honor, not with regret, because what we had was real, even if it couldn't last. If I could rewrite our story, I wouldn't change a single moment we shared. I'd just add more time, more possibility, more room for us to build what we dreamed. But I can't, so I'll be grateful for what we had instead of bitter for what we lost. We loved each other right, couldn't get the timing right. Two souls meant to meet but not meant to stay. Nothing was broken, nothing needed fixing. We were just caught in the current of life's different ways. And I'll carry you with honor, not with regret, because what we had was real, even if it couldn't last. Thank you for loving me in the time we had. I'll remember us as one of life's beautiful almost. It's strange. Time can soften everything. I used to feel your absence like thunder in my chest. Every memory a question I could never rest. Now when your name crosses my mind, it doesn't steal my breath. It lingers like a melody that quietly has left. I don't tremble anymore when I walk past what we were, 'cause healing doesn't mean we blur. Don't hurt the way I used to. Just remember softly, not with anger, not with fear, just honesty. What we had was real and true, and it shaped the heart in me. I don't hurt the way I used to. I just remember softly. There's no bitterness inside, no shadow in my eyes, just a quiet understanding of how love survives. It doesn't always stay with us, but it never disappears. It changes shape and settles through the years. Some love is meant to burn, but some love is meant to teach. And every lesson learned is peace. I don't hurt the way I used to. I just remember softly, like a photograph in light that still moves me. Not in pain, not in regret, just clarity. I don't hurt the way I used to. You helped me grow quietly. Every tear became a thread, stitching strength inside my chest. And I'm grateful for the love, even when it left. Oh, I don't hurt the way I used to. I just remember softly, every part of love in you lives in me. Not as something that I lost, but something that set me free. I don't hurt the way I used to. I just remember softly. And that is peace. When the world falls asleep, that's when I miss you the most. The daylight keeps me steady, keeps my heart composed, but midnight pulls the curtain back on everything I've closed. The room feels twice as empty when the lights go low, and every shadow on the wall still moves like you. I don't cry like I used to, but I still feel it soft and slow. Every night the silence says your name, whispers it gently like a flame, not loud enough to burn, but strong enough to stay. Every night the silence says your name, like nothing ever changed, and I pretend I'm strong till morning comes again. I don't regret the loving or the way it ended. Some hearts just leave their imprint undiminished. I've grown into my strength now. I've learned to stand alone, but longing has a language all its own. So love doesn't disappear, it just becomes the quiet here. Every night the silence says your name, echoing softly in my veins, like a song that never fades, though the singer's gone away. Every night the silence says your name, and I don't look away, because loving you that deep isn't something I if I could turn back time, or were we always meant to end this way? Every night the silence says your name, but now I let it stay, not as something breaking me, but proof I felt that way. Every love that leaves a mark is never really gone. Every night the silence says your name. And maybe that's what love becomes, a name inside the silence. I caught myself today looking for your smile in the face of someone who'll never be you. Every time someone laughs, I search for your melody, but when gentle hands reach for mine, I measure them against yours. I look for your eyes in crowded rooms, your warmth in every embrace that follows. It's not fair to them, this constant comparison. They're paying for crimes they didn't commit. How do I stop searching for pieces of you in strangers? How do I let someone new write their own story on my heart? I'm teaching my heart to stop looking for you in everyone I meet, to let people be themselves instead of echoes of your memory. I'm learning that different doesn't mean less, that new love doesn't have to feel like the old one to be real. It's the hardest lesson I've ever had to learn, but I'm tired of told a story, and I waited for your punchline. Look for your mannerisms and their gestures. I'm sabotaging chances at happiness by holding everyone up to a standard you created. You're not coming back, and even if you did, we're different now. I have to make space for something new, even if it terrifies me to try. I'm teaching my heart to stop looking for you and everyone I meet, to let people be themselves instead of echoes of your memory. I'm learning that different doesn't mean less. The new love doesn't have to feel like the old one to be real. It's the hardest lesson I've ever had to learn, but I'm tired of haunting my own future with your ghost. Maybe tomorrow I'll meet someone and not think of you at all. I'll laugh without comparing their joy to yours. I'll hold a hand and feel only their warmth, and maybe that's why I know I'm free. I'm teaching my heart different doesn't mean less. The new love doesn't have to feel like the old one to be real. It's the hardest lesson I've ever had to learn, but I'm ready now to let someone new write their story here. So I'm closing this chapter gently and opening my heart to the unknown. I'm watching you sleep like it's the first time, even though I've done this 1,000 nights before. Tracing every line of your face with my fingertips, trying to burn this image into my soul. The weight of your arm across my waist will be a phantom I'll feel for years to come. How do I let go when every cell in my body is screaming to hold on tighter? How do I walk away from home? This is the last time I'll ever sleep in your arms tonight. The last time I feel your breath against my skin. I'm trying to stretch these hours into forever, but the sunrise is coming and it's bringing our ending. So I'm holding you like I'm holding my entire world, because after tonight I won't have the right to sleep peacefully one last time while I break into a million silent pieces beside you. The sun will rise in a few hours and we'll have to be strangers, but right now in this darkness you're still mine and I'm still yours. This is the last time I'll ever sleep in won't have the right anymore. When morning comes and you wake up beside me, I'll have to pretend I'm strong enough to say goodbye. We've come a long way. Used to be scared of the word always, like it would fade in a few days. But when you look at me that way, it feels safe. No pressure in your tone, no promises carved in stone, just honesty in your eyes, and that's enough for me. I've known storms and broken trust, but loving you feels just like something steady, something ready. If forever starts tonight, I'm not afraid anymore, not afraid of closing doors or what tomorrow's for. If forever starts tonight, I won't run from the light, 'cause loving you feels right. And I'm not afraid anymore. We don't shout to make it strong, we don't rush to prove them wrong. We just move in quiet ways that stay. Your hand steady in mine, like it's been there all this time. No doubt hiding in your touch, just trust. I've known fire that burned too fast, but this kind of love can't last. It's calm, it's strong. So forever soon, I'm not afraid anymore, not afraid of giving on like I was before. If forever starts tonight, under these city lights, I'll stay right by your side, 'cause I'm not afraid anymore. Every heartbreak had a reason, every goodbye led me here. Through every changing season, you appeared. And now I see so clear, love ain't supposed to feel like fear. It's supposed to feel like this, like peace in a kiss. If forever starts tonight, let it begin right here, with no hesitation, no doubt, no fear. If forever starts tonight, I'm ready for the ride after all this time. I'm not afraid anymore, not afraid anymore. strange how missing you still feels like home. I walk past the places where we used to stand, and every quiet corner still remembers your hand. The city hasn't changed, but everything feels new, because the only difference is the absence of you. And even when I'm smiling, there's a space that stays, a whisper of your name. I still save a place for you in every song I sing, in every silent midnight, in everything. Even if you're far from me, even if we're through, I still save a place for you, like love never moved. I don't call it heartbreak, not the way it was before. It's softer now, like memory knocking at the door. I've learned to live without you. I've learned to stand alone. Belonging has a way of making distance home. Maybe some connections never truly fade. They just echo through the years. I still save a place for you in every melody, in every quiet harmony inside of me. Not in pain, not in regret, but honestly, I still save a place for you in who I'll always be. If I ever see you again, will the silence say, or will we smile like nothing changed, still feeling everything? I still save a place for you, even if you never return. Some love doesn't disappear, it just burns. Not loud, not wild, but true. I still save a place for you. And maybe that's okay, to miss you this way. I still set the table for two sometimes, forgetting you're not coming home. Your coffee cup still sits beside the sink. I can't bring myself to put it away. The indent of your head still marks the pillow, though you haven't slept here in 90 days. I hear your footsteps in the hallway late at night, but it's just the house settling into this new silence. Every room is a museum, bits of what we used to be. The ghost of us still lives in every corner of this house. Your laughter echoes in the kitchen where we danced. I see your shadow in the doorway, feel your touch upon the walls. This home remembers everything we were, and I'm learning how to live among the beautiful ruins of a love that once made these walls feel like heaven. I painted over the high marks we made together. But I can still see them underneath the fresh coat. Your favorite chair sits empty by the window where you'd read to me on Sunday afternoons. The garden you planted is blooming without you, proof that beautiful things survive even after goodbye. Maybe I shouldn't move away, start fresh when nothing knows your name. But I'm not ready to let go of the only place that still holds traces of your soul. The ghost of us still lives in every corner of this house. Your laughter echoes in the kitchen where we danced. I see your shadow in the doorway, feel your touch upon the walls. This home remembers everything we were, and I'm learning how to live among the beautiful ruins of a love that once made these walls feel like heaven. Sometimes I talk to you like you're still sitting right beside me. I tell you about my day, my fears, my dreams, and in the silence I swear I hear you answer. Maybe you're not really gone, maybe love this deep never truly dies. A ghost of us still lives in every corner of this house. Your laughter echoes in the kitchen where we danced. I see your shadow in the doorway, feel your touch upon the walls. This home remembers everything we were, and I'm learning how to live among the beautiful ruins of a love that once made these walls feel like One day I'll be ready to say goodbye. One day I'll be ready to say goodbye. But tonight I'll let your ghost keep me company. I don't regret you, not even a little. There was a time I couldn't breathe without your name inside of me, like loving you was oxygen I needed. Every tear that fell that year was proof that what we had was real. Even broken hearts can heal from something beautiful. I used to think that losing you meant I had lost myself too, but time revealed what love can do. Loved you in a way that changed who I am, in a way that taught my heart to understand that love can hurt and away, but I thank you for who I've become. Yeah, I see us in a softer light, not as wrong, just not as right. Two souls learning how to grow differently. You gave me pieces of myself I might have never found elsewhere. Even in the end, there was grace. Some loves are meant to stay, some just show the way, and you were both for me. Still rise up with a stronger heart. I loved you in a way that changed who I am, in a way that healed what I didn't understand. You were forever, you made me better than I'd ever been. I loved you in a way that made me whole, you shape my soul. Thank you. Dear you, it's been 3 months, and I still have so much I need to say. There's a drawer full of pages you'll never read, confessions written at 3 a.m. when the silence gets too loud. I tell you things I couldn't say when you were here, how much I miss you, how angry I am, how grateful these letters are my sanctuary and my torture, a place where I can still talk to you even though you're gone. Sometimes I write to apologize, sometimes I write to set you free, sometimes I just write your name over and over until my hand goes numb. I keep writing love letters I'll never send to you, pouring my heart onto pages you'll never see. It's the only way I know how to let you go while still holding pieces of when we were. These words are my goodbye, my closure, my therapy, even though you'll never know they exist at all. I wrote one yesterday about the song that came on the radio, the one we used to sing together on long drives. I told you how I had to pull over and cry, and how I'm learning to listen to it without breaking. I write about my day like you're still interested, like you're still the person I share everything with. Maybe one day I'll stop keep riding to the ghost of us. I keep writing love letters I'll never send to you. Maybe you should never see. It's the only way I know how to let you go, while still holding pieces of what we were. These words are my goodbye. Don't tell me. Don't know they exist at all. Dear you, this might be my last letter, or maybe I'll write you again tomorrow. I wasn't prepared to see you smile like that, the way you never smile when you were mine. I saw you at the coffee shop this morning, your hand in hers, laughing at something she said. There was a lightness in your eyes I never could create, an ease in your shoulders I never gave you. And suddenly every excuse you made when you left started making perfect, painful sense. You weren't lying when you said it's not you, it's us. I just couldn't see it then, but watching you with her, I finally understand. I saw you with her today and finally understood why you let me go. She gives you something I never could, no matter how hard I tried. It's not about who loved more or who fought harder. Some people just fit together in ways that others don't. And as much as it hurts to admit you found your fit, and it was never gonna be with me. The way she makes you laugh is effortless, not forced or trying too hard like I always was. She challenges you in ways that excite you, while I only ever seem to exhaust you. I thought I was everything you needed, but I was just everything I thought you should need. You try to tell me gently that we wanted different things, but I was too busy fighting to hear what you were really saying. I saw you with her today and finally understood why you let me go. She gives you something I never could, no matter how hard I but with understanding. A profoundly emotional cinematic R&B orchestral ballad about the ultimate act of selfless love, letting go of someone you still deeply love, because you know they need to find their own path, moving through the raw pain of goodbye, the strength it takes to release without resentment, and the quiet grace of loving someone enough to set them free, featuring flawless professional female, rich low tones, seamless erase low tones, an midnight confession of sacrificial love, vulnerable, mature, devastating, and ultimately redemptive. I loved you enough to watch you leave and meet it, to say goodbye and not hold on when you were gone. I loved you enough to want your happiness more than my own, even if it meant I'd be alone. I loved you enough to let you go. Some nights I wonder if you think of me, if you ever knew the strength it took to set you free. I'm not a martyr, I'm not trying to be a saint, I just loved you more than I love the ache. And maybe someday you'll understand that letting go was the last way I could hold your hand. I could have changed you with my tears and pain, but love that holds too tight will only break. So I gave you wings, even though it hurt to stay. I loved you enough, watch you leave and mean it. I loved you enough to watch you lean it more than my own. Oh, even if it meant I'd be alone. I loved you, I love to let you go. And if you find what you're looking for out there, if someone else can give you what I couldn't share, I'll be grateful that I loved you well enough to know when staying wasn't love. I loved you more than I love holding on. I loved you enough now to watch you leave and mean it. I loved you enough to watch you lean it more than my own. Oh, even if it meant I'd walk this road alone. That's how much I loved you. Enough to let you go. The hardest thing I ever did was love you enough to mean goodbye. mistook rescue for romance. We met when we were both coming out of darkness. You were healing from her, I was running from myself. We held each other like lifeboats in a storm, and called it fate when it was really just survival. Looking back now with clearer eyes, I see we were never really in love. We were just not alone. We weren't soulmates, we were just two broken people who needed someone to hold until we were strong enough to stand. Maybe we were just two lonely people who found each other at the right time. Not destiny, not forever, just comfort when we needed it most. And that's okay, that's still beautiful in its own way. We don't have to pretend it was more than it was. We helped each other heal, and that's enough. Sometimes love is just a season, not a lifetime. I don't think you were the love of my life, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't yours either. We were placeholder hearts, temporary homes, safe spaces while we figured out who we really were. There's no tragedy in that, no failure to mourn. Just two people who serve their purpose in each other's story. We gave each other what we needed then: company, warmth, someone to care. But we outgrew what we were, and that's just how life works sometimes. Maybe we were just two lonely people who found each other at the right time. Not destiny, not forever, just comfort when we needed it most. And that's okay, that's so beautiful in its own way. We don't have to pretend it was more than it was. We helped each other heal, and that's enough. Sometimes love is just a season, not a lifetime. I don't regret you, even though you were my ending. You were exactly what I needed when I needed someone most. And maybe that's the point of some people. They're not meant to stay forever. Maybe we were just two lonely people who found each other at the right time. Not destiny, not forever, just comfort when we needed it most. And that's okay, that's still beautiful in its own way. We don't have to pretend it was more than it was. We helped each other heal, and that's enough. Sometimes love is just a season, not a lifetime. Thank you for being my season. I hope you found what you were really looking for. A hauntingly emotional sonata, R&B orchestral, ballad about the invisible weight of missing someone's silence. The countless moments of almost reaching out, almost breaking the distance, almost saying the words that remain unspoken. resist the urge to reconnect, and the bittersweet ache of holding memories close while moving forward, featuring flawless professional. We know the truth. You don't know how many times I've almost called your name, how many texts I've written just to delete them all again. You don't know I still wear the shirt you left behind, all that I talk to you in my head almost every night. Oh, you don't know how much I still hold on, even though you're gone. You're never really gone. I walk past places where we used to be, and I swear I can still feel you next to me. I hear your laughter in a crowded room, turn around expecting you, but it's never you. I'm learning how to live with all the space, but forgetting you is something I can't face. Sometimes I wonder if you ever think of me, if you almost call and then just let it be, or am I the only one still caught in between? You don't know how many times I've almost called your name, how many texts I've written just to delete them all again. You don't know I still wear the shirt you left behind, all that I talk to you in my head almost every night. Oh, you don't know how much I still hold on, even though you're gone. You're never really gone. Maybe one day I'll be strong enough to let you fade. Maybe one day your ghost won't follow me this way. But tonight I'm still drowning in the things I didn't say. And I'm wondering if you miss me even half as much, 'cause I miss you more than words could ever touch. Ooh, you don't know how many times I've almost called your name, how I stand outside your door but never knock. I just walk away. You don't know that every song still sounds like you and me, or that moving on is something I'm still learning how to be. Oh, you don't know you're still the one, even though you go. You're never really gone. Ooh. 3 a.m. and your name is still on my tongue. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally let you go, but not tonight. Not tonight. A deeply emotional cinematic harmony, and I'll have to pretend I'm happy for you. I saw the invitation even though I wasn't invited. Your smile in that photo cut deeper than any goodbye. Tomorrow you'll stand at an altar making promises to someone who gets the future I used to dream about. I should be over you by now, it's been 2 years, but my heart didn't get the memo that you moved on. I'll smile when I see the photos, I'll type congratulations with shaking hands. I'll act like I'm not you're forever with someone else. You're getting married tomorrow, and I'm still not over you. Still carrying pieces of a love you've completely forgotten. I know I have no right to feel this broken. You're not mine, you never really were. You chose differently, but knowing that doesn't stop my heart from shattering as you promise your life to someone who isn't me. I wonder if you ever think about what we could have been, or if I'm just a footnote in your history now. Tomorrow when you look into their eyes and say those vows, will there be even a second where you remember mine? I hope not. I hope you're completely certain, because one of us deserves to be happy, and it should be you. I'll watch the sunset tonight alone, knowing tomorrow brings you sunrise with them, and I'll finally have to accept that you were my almost, but I was never yours. You're getting married tomorrow, and I'm still not over you. Still carrying pieces of a love you've completely forgotten. I know I have no right to feel this broken. You're not mine, you never really were. You chose differently, but knowing that doesn't stop my heart from shattering as you promised your life to someone who isn't me. Oh, maybe this is what I needed, this final undeniable proof that it's over. Tomorrow when you become theirs forever, I'll have no choice but to let you go completely. So here's to your happiness, even though it's killing me to lose you. You're getting married tomorrow, and I'm still not over you. Still carrying pieces of a love you've completely forgotten. I know I have no right to feel this broken. You're not mine, you never really were. You chose differently, but knowing that doesn't stop my heart from shattering as you promise your life to someone who isn't me. Tomorrow I'll wake up to a world where you're married, and somehow I'll have to find a way to keep breathing. A deeply emotional dramatic R&B orchestra, ballad about the realization of having placed unfair expectations on a partner by looking to them for salvation rather than partnership. The song explores the painful awakening of understanding how codependency and unhealed wounds burdened our relationship. The regret of making someone responsible for your happiness, and the growth that comes from taking accountability featuring flaws, professional female vocals with raw self-awareness, confession of female. We're gonna save me like your touch could erase every scar I carry inside. I'm sorry I made my healing your responsibility and punish you when you couldn't fix what I refused to face. You deserve the love that added to your life, not someone who needed you to give them one. Every time you try to breathe, I called it abandonment. When you needed space, I made it about my worth. I confused dependency with devotion and suffocated what could have been beautiful. Now I understand why you had to walk away. You weren't giving up on love, you were choosing to survive. I blamed you for not being enough when the truth was I was empty long before you. You can't pour into someone who has a hole where their self-love should be. I'm sorry I loved you like your touch could erase every scar I carried inside. I'm sorry I made my healing your responsibility and punished you when you couldn't fix what I refused to face. You deserved a love that added to your life, not someone who needed you to give them one. If I could go back, I'd come to you whole instead of broken. I'd offer partnership instead of desperation. I'd love you as an equal, not as my salvation. But I had to lose you to learn how to save myself. I'm sorry I love you like your touch could erase every scar I carried inside. I made your responsibility and punished you when you couldn't fix what I refused to face. Not someone who needed you to give them one. I'm doing the work now, learning to save myself. Maybe one day I'll love someone the way I should have loved you. I wish I could say it didn't matter, but it did. I try to tell myself it was just another ending, just another chapter closing quietly. But when I see your empty chair and feel the quiet in the air, I realize how deeply you were part of me. And maybe loving you that hard was never meant to last, but I wouldn't trade a single past. If I ever loved you less, I wouldn't hurt this much. If I held back my heart, maybe I'd feel untouched. But loving you completely was the only way I knew. If I ever loved you less, I wouldn't be this true. I don't regret the nights we stayed up chasing I wouldn't hurt this much, but I would also miss the way we touched. Every broken piece of me still shines because of you. If I ever loved you less, I wouldn't be this and I don't regret loving you. You deserve the version of me I am now. But you met me when I was still broken. You gave me everything a heart could offer. Pure and patient, steady and true. But I was fighting battles you couldn't see, wounds I didn't know how to let you heal. I pushed you away when you came too close, because I didn't believe I deserved that kind of love. Now I understand what I couldn't then. You can't pour from an empty cup. I was giving you fragments and broken pieces when you deserve someone whole. You try to show me I was worthy, that I didn't have to earn your tenderness, but I was too lost in my own darkness to see the light you were holding out for me. If I could go back and do it differently, I'd let you in instead of building walls, but maybe you had to leave for me to finally find myself at all. When I knew how to love myself, when I was strong enough I still hear your voice in the quiet. The kitchen feels so different without your gentle song. The light through that old window feels softer, not as strong. I still set an extra place, like you might walk in late, but silence answers me. Instead, they say that time will heal it, but time just makes me see how much of who I am came from you and me. If I could lay my head on your shoulder one more time, I'd tell you every dream I chased was yours and mine. If love could bend the distance between heaven and here, I'd hold you close and disappear. You taught me how to stand when the world felt cold, how to be forgiven, how to be bold. Every word you whispered still echoes in my mind like a lullaby across the sky. Some love never leaves, it just changes air. If I could lay my head on your shoulder one more time, I wouldn't ask for miracles, just one last sign that you can see me growing, that you're still near through every falling tear. If I could hear you say my name just once again, I'd tell you thank you for loving me without end. If I could lay my head on your shoulder one more time, I'd tell you every part of me still feels your light. And though heaven keeps you safe, far from my side, you live inside my heart every night, and I still feel you in every prayer. We never closed the door. We just stopped walking through it. There's a space between the words we never got to say, like a letter left unfinished, folded away. We didn't end in anger, no shattered goodbye, just silence growing louder between you if we were almost forever, or just a beautiful maybe. We never said goodbye. We never said goodbye. We just ran out of time, left our hearts mid-sentence between yours and mine. If love is measured in truth, then ours was divine. We never said goodbye. We just ran out of time. I don't blame the distance or the roads we chose. Some love is written softly, then quietly goes. But even now, your memory feels gentle, not pain. Like unfinished music, still calling